Now, there's these people from Uganda. There's a group of people called the Buganda Kingdom.
The Buganda Kingdom.
They're there?
They are there.
What are they doing? You all this.
The Buganda Kingdom.
What role do they play in Uganda?
Yeah, I myself am a Muganda. I'm from the Buganda Kingdom.
You're from the Buganda Kingdom?
My name Senyimba Charles. Yeah, I'm from the Mamba clan. We have clans. The Buganda Kingdom we have clans. We have totems, like you say animals. We have clans, like some people, like they say we are from the lion clan, we are from the cat clan, we are from the fish clan, we are sort of that. So me, I'm from the Mamba clan. Mamba is some type of fish. It's a fish,
Yes.
some type of fish. So it's called Mamba. So that's the clan we are. That's where I'm from. So the Buganda Kingdom is like the biggest kingdom in Uganda, and that kingdom has been there since.
What's their role?
And even Buganda, like Uganda as a country, was named after Buganda.
Okay,
You can see Buganda Kingdom and Uganda.
Now let me ask you, like the distinction between the Buganda Kingdom, their leadership, okay, their roles in your well-being, and the Museveni leadership now. How do these people work? Like
how they work right now? We have you say the clan leaders, the cultural leaders. So the cultural leaders right now, they don't have a lot of mandate or power to do a lot of things. But due to that, the Buganda Kingdom owns a lot of land.
in Uganda?
And land is everything.
Yes.
So the Buganda Kingdom owns a lot of land, like let me say 60% of the land in Uganda. Within the central region, because the Buganda Kingdom is the central part of Uganda, and the central, that's where the capital city is, and it's the central part of the country. So the Buganda Kingdom owns a lot of 60% of the land in Uganda. So whereby due to that fact, we have power.
Okay.
When you have land, you have power.
And are they funded?
Yes.
Buganda Kingdom has a lot of assets.
Okay.
Due to the fact that it was the government before these things of the colonialists brought in government, what Buganda Kingdom we are ruling, the Buganda Kingdom was the overall.
Now let me ask, we have the Museveni leadership administration, right?
Yeah.
And we have the Buganda. Now the Buganda, are they controlling any region?
We don't have only the Buganda. We have also we have the Basoga. Also the Basoga Kingdom is there.
The other kingdoms.
We have the Tororo Kingdom.
Okay.
It's also there.
But Buganda is the largest.
Buganda, is the largest and it's the most common. But the way this kingdom function is that we have clan leaders.
Okay.
Whereby people from those tribes, people let me say, and let me talk about the way they function, they finance themselves. These kingdoms have some of the Buganda Kingdom, they have schools in Uganda.
Okay.
They have hospitals. Yeah, they have farms.
Okay.
They have television, TV stations in Uganda. We have also the Buganda Kasubi tombs. This thing is one of the main tourism sites in Uganda, whereby people from all over the world come and to view the history of Uganda, because that's where the history of Uganda starts from. Starts from the Buganda Kingdom. Yeah. So due to those assets, the kingdom funds this off, and due to the money that they make, they help the subjects, the people within the country. They help in many things. So due to that fact, we have a lot of people that go to the kingdom for assistance. People who believe in, we have people in Uganda who still believe in kingdoms, because a king of Buganda, if he comes out and says something, there will be war in Uganda.
Oh,
there will be war. He's one of the most respected men in Uganda.
Between Museveni and
the Kabaka.
The Kabaka. Who has the powers to say something that can impact the?
If the Kabaka right now comes out and says, let us go to the streets and fight, you will see there. Let me give you a scenario. The first son himself organized the first son of the president organized the birthday run. Organized the birthday run. But not even 100 people are running on that birthday run. It was a charity birthday run, but no one was running.
Why?
But the Kabaka organizes a birthday run on his birthday. That's on 3rd of July.
And
on that the birthday is that, but people who run on that thing, the country they close most of the roads in Kampala.
So they have powers.
The Kabaka has a lot of power in it. Yeah, he has a lot of influence.
I heard someone saying that Bobi Wine could be from the same region.
Yeah, Bobi Wine is from the Buganda Kingdom. Is from the is a Muganda.
Why is the Buganda Kingdom now not influencing the
leadership?
Yeah, so that at least there can be some.
Right now, Bobi Wine's power also came from the central. It came from the Baganda people. Most of these other tribes came into to believe in Bobi Wine after the Baganda people started believing in him.
Okay.
And we're like, Bobi Wine is a man. Bobi Wine has songs about the Kabaka Kingdom, about this Kabaka, and he used to call himself a Mubanda wa Kabaka, meaning how does it mean? In Uganda, it's a Mubanda wa Kabaka, but meaning is, let me say,
it's a Uganda Kabaka.
How can I put he supports the Kabaka so much in Uganda we say our Kabaka where the Kabaka falls is where you will fall. And we believe that the Kabaka cannot fall before you fall.
Okay.
That's why in Uganda you can't address the Kabaka. This thing, men, when you reach to the Kabaka, ladies kneel down. Men, you have to sleep down and respect the Kabaka. And there is no way you can, when you see the Kabaka, you try greeting the Kabaka after you go back while looking, you don't turn your back to the king. That's punishable.
If you are walking, you're walking your way
No, when you are walking back, after greeting the Kabaka, you have to go walking backwards.
Okay.
Until you reach.
You don't show your back to
you
the
can't
Kabaka.
show back to the Kabaka. Why? That's disrespect. The Kabaka is a respected person. Even right now, although Museveni has tried to, by the way, let me tell you, if you go much about the history of the Buganda Kingdom and you research it, it's one of the biggest kingdoms in Africa. This is the kingdom that at least the whites, when they came to Africa, they found a lot of difficulty in conquering that kingdom, more than all other kingdoms. Even if you go where in Africa, even in Egypt or where.
Why was that?
The Buganda Kingdom was very, very strong, whereby when the whites came, Uganda, we have the source of the River Nile. And most of the people, when they came from Egypt, they came they were following what to follow to conquer the River Nile, to get where the source of the River Nile.
Yes.
But reaching there, the Kabaka of Buganda became a problem. Let me tell you, even from day to day right now, the whites from England are trying to phase away the Buganda Kingdom, if you make research properly.
Okay.
Because up to now, that kingdom still stands strong. Whereby that's the kingdom whereby we have people in the US, England, people teaching that same language. That's why in the Buganda Kingdom, the Luganda language, whereby even if you go to Google, that same language can be translated.
Okay.
It can be translated.
It's organized.
Yeah, it's organized. Because we are so much organized in all the kingdoms. That's why even they had to, the king of Buganda, we had an organized system that whereby the whites, when they came to Africa, they had never seen such a system of leadership, the leadership we had.
So in short, Buganda Kingdom is very strong.
It's very strong and very organized.
But they should influence leadership.
Yes, they should use the organization in the...
One thing about, let's talk about corruption. Corruption is too much, whereby we have good people in the kingdom and we have bad people.
Oh, okay.
Right now let me tell you about the scenario of the Buganda. We have the Buganda Land Board.
Okay.
That is away from the government. The Buganda Land Board, it also issues like land titles. It sells land of the kingdom, what. But there are people in the Buganda Kingdom, because Buganda itself is like a government, like in Uganda. But their things are not supposed to go overall past the normal president. There are many scenarios when Idi Amin abolished the kingdoms in Buganda, because also he had seen that the king of Buganda was so strong that even he couldn't manage to say anything when he abolished kingdom. When Museveni came back, he deceived the Ugandans by he was like, I'm returning back kingdoms, what, so that people would like him. Those are most of the things he brought when he was seducing
Which
Ugandans. He said, I'm bringing back kingdoms, but he lowered their power. But he deceived the people. People liked kingdoms so much, you like their king, what. So he deceived the people that I'm bringing back the kingdoms, I'm bringing what. So the kingdoms were again established. Because
You see, okay, so in short, they cannot do influence the administration, the national government, isn't it?
They can influence.
They can influence.
They can influence, as I told you from the start, that
So
land is
corruption.
everything.
But they can't change the systems that are
They can't.
currently working.
They can't change. They just have to lay low. But if the Uganda Kingdom, let me give you a scenario of the Chief Justice of Uganda came up one day and said a statement. He said, the Bagandas are bragging in Uganda and they're like, hey, this is our king, our king, our king. The king was sick, our king should be taken. But the king of Buganda was thrown out of the country, flew out of the country with a private jet on the government money, what. He made such a statement. But due to the influence of the Buganda Kingdom, the Chief Justice had to come back and apologize for just making that statement on the Kabaka of Buganda.
Okay.
Yeah, he said, the statement he made, people were like, he has to leave that chair. He can't say such a thing on our Kabaka.
Did he quit?
He was moving all over Twitter, what, until he came back and apologized. He said, I'm sorry for what I did and what on.
Just because of the time that we have, let me cut you short, my friend.
Yeah.
I think we have
Move
around
to-
6 minutes.
Yeah.
And we have not really touched many issues, but I think we create some time. I hope you create time for that.
Yeah.
Now, let us touch on something very, very, very crucial. In Kenya here, there's always a festival that we always love. You call it the Nyege Nyege Show.
Nyege Nyege Festival.
Yeah,
Yes.
please,
Elaborate
just in 2 minutes, kindly.
yes, so
because of time.
viewers,
Okay, the Nyege Nyege Festival
all about.
is all about having fun, okay, being free. You know, the Nyege Nyege Festival is organized out of town,
Okay.
like within the eastern region. That's like eastern region of what? Of Uganda. Eastern region. And in the eastern region where it is organized, that's where we find the river Nile, the trees. That place
The
is so
natural setting.
the nature, it's so natural that whereby when you go there you feel like everything is down.
You're
Okay.
So,
connecting with nature.
So Nyege Nyege is organized mostly in what?
Sorry for that.
Sorry for that. So, Nyege Nyege is organized in Jinja. In Jinja. Jinja is within the west.
Yeah.
So Nyege Nyege is organized in a way. The first Nyege Nyege is that we are organized in Uganda. We are so free that people could dress any way they wanted.
You could cover
Anyway.
your
Yeah, it
clothes
was
and your
the
private
first
parts.
Nyege Nyeges that I think the first two were organized in a way that you could dress anyhow, the way you want.
Let me ask something. At what time does it happen? During the night?
Nyege
Or during
Nyege,
the day?
no, Nyege Nyege does not really say a 3 days event.
So, day and night.
Yeah, day and night. So people are enjoying
72
consecutively.
hours.
There are many stages. Not one stage. You know, you reach it's a festival. Many stages here. Many things are taking place.
Okay.
So whereby we in Nyege Nyege, like it reached a time that the government was like, what is this? So in the place where it is organized in Jinja, most of the leaders there in Jinja came up and is like, this thing is like, this is not good for our children.
I saw somewhere it was written like it was tolerating or accepting immorality or
Yeah,
something.
like because as I told
And
you
your
before, the
Prime
government.
Minister had to like
No, the prime minister came in, but our prime minister was like, this government is like, they are promoting this event. You know, like making an advert of an event, because most times right now it reached an extent that we Ugandans are like, every time that event is there, the government, one of the top, one of the big men or big woman in government comes up and makes a statement. The Nyege Nyege festival is cancelled. So due to saying that, so many people start following it up. You know, Nyege Nyege tickets are not sold like normal tickets.
oh they sold.
These tickets are sold online.
Okay.
They're not sold like you will go pick your ticket here.
buy
Where
one.
no, these
Physical,
tickets are
okay.
sold online. So most times they don't. It's very hard. They don't normally make adverts on TV. Even the adverts are online. So normally when the government comes up and it's like 1 week to the event, the government comes out and it's like, Nyege Nyege festival is cancelled. You get it?
And people
then
have now bought tickets.
and then the other people in
Wow.
government start fighting it. No, Nyege Nyege should be there. Nyege Nyege should be there. So we find the scenario is like it's like a mood of what? Marketing the event. It's like a mood of
Develop the
yeah. So when they say it's cancelled, people now start saying, why we should go and see what's there. Why are they canceling? You know, people like spoiled things like, yeah, nyege pandrest. You know, back in the days, people were like, nyege.
You see, in Kenya, nyege, it's another thing. So when you connect, you know, most Kenyans attend.
Yeah, and people attend all over the world.
The
like,
Kenya-Uganda capture.
But nyege is a good fest. At least right now, it was at least modified, at least right now. Because right now we have security guards, but it was a time the first nyeges, people are not even used to use phones.
Oh,
yeah, like people are not using phones. The first
You leave your phone at home.
Yeah, you leave your phone, not phone, you leave somewhere in the car. You couldn't go with your phone. So that's how it was. Like, yeah, it was people like to enjoy themselves freely, freely do what
without
you want.
Connecting to the online community.
Yeah, you enjoy yourself freely. So that's how it was at first. Until the government came in, because this is the last nyege that was there recently. Even the policemen were around, like no smoking weed. So we are there, no smoking weed. But last time it was a free thing to enjoy.
Nice.
Yes, but before we wind up, I wanted to know, since it started to this point, has it impacted your tourism in Uganda?
Yeah, nyege has done it because nyege brings in a lot of foreign people. Foreign people come and let me tell you a scenario where in Uganda you may say, many Ugandan men, women and men are like, I can find a white man at the nyege. So most people go there to find white ladies and get married. And we have many people even who have given their story. I met my white lady from nyege. Even we have big celebrities who even confess like me. I met my white lady from nyege. So when these people come, most times they before even they come, they tour like around. They tour.
So it's impacting.
Yeah, they don't just go direct to nyege. Most of them tour around Jinja. They go, and after even nyege, some of them stay within the country for like a week. Do what?
Wow.
Yeah, so it brings in a lot of money. Just why the government has tried to beat it down, but it's like at the end of it, they have to let it go because they need the money.
It's sure.
Yeah,
Thanks, Charles. It has been an amazing conversation with you. We really enjoyed, and I think we captured most of the things. I hope you'll create time and you'll attend our show once again.
I'll be grateful to do that.
Thank you.
Yes, I really appreciate that you came to our show within a short notice. And
thank you.
Come again.
I really appreciate also.
Yeah.
Thank you for hosting me.
We've heard it very clear that this time around we are going to have a Kenya-Uganda capture, and we have to prepare. Thanks. Now the seat is empty. Our guest is gone. Ready for the next one.
Yes.
I hope that our viewers will subscribe and give us numbers.
They will definitely.
That's when we support our show, you know?
Yes, I know. They will subscribe. Don't have any worries, and we'll be bringing you more artists. Like, just keep it Miami TV, because this is where you belong, and this is what you've been waiting for.
We'll give them the content.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is the home.
And by the way, they should give comments in case if they have someone who they want us to bring on board. Then give them.
Ensure you comment what you'd like to see on our TV, and make sure you subscribe, because subscribe. Yeah.
Thank you so much, and we love you.
Yeah.